You know, I was a slave when I was a little girl, before I got free. Sort of full circle, I guess.
You work for a Sith, as all in the Empire do, but your collar has been removed.
Right. I do appreciate the difference, believe me. My mother and sister and I were grabbed when I was little. I don't remember much of it. We worked the mines on Ryloth. Then they separated us. I got sold to a Rhodian, then a Hutt. Then some sort of weird three-eyed thing.
All of this while you were still a child?
Yeah, I was 7 or 8 by the time I landed with 3 eyes. Anyway, I guess you know you've moved around too much when a Sith ship starts to feel like home.
This is home, and this is our strange little community.
I guess you're right. Watch out I don't start calling you Pops. Have you ever heard of Nock Drayen? Pirate. Terrified the criminal world for a few decades.
We didn't study many pirates in the Academy.
He wasn't just a pirate, he was the pirate. Galaxy's most wanted and all that. Nock Drayen was the most famous killer in the galaxy. But he set me free. I was still slaving it up for 3 eyes when he crossed Nock. Or maybe he just had something Nock wanted. I never did ask.
So, at one point, you did know how to keep your mouth shut?
Yeah. I was an abused, well-behaved little ball of nightmares. I'm still not sure how Nock got his speeders into the camp. One minute they weren't there, and then they were. He was ruthless, but not a thug, you know? Sort of a pirate prince. Freed all the slaves, and told them they could join up, or go their own way.
I'm surprised he allowed a child to make that kind of decision.
He was like that. Never once talked differently to me. Not sure he really understood kids. I was the smallest on the crew, and mining had taught me to fit in tight spaces. Nock's crew showed me how to steal. For a long time, I didn't feel bad about stealing. So much had been taken from me.
Even the small action of taking gave you control of your life. That is everything.
Well, it's a long time ago anyway. Let's get back to work, yeah? What does family mean to you? I mean, does it have to be the people you're actually related to?
When you are close to people, they become family. Sometimes, whether you want them to or not.
Cute. I'm going to take that as a compliment. When I was working for Nock Drayen, doing the pirate thief thing, he had a daughter my age, Risha. It wasn't like Nock was super sweet to her or anything. But he'd call her princess, and I wished I was her.
If you had killed her without her father knowing, he might have turned his affection to you instead.
You are sort of insane. You know that, don't you? Risha was smart and strong. She knew how to do everything around the ship. And I went everywhere with her. Suddenly I had a sister again. For years it was Risha and me against the galaxy and anyone who gave us grief.
Did you drift apart? Start to fight?
Nothing like that. Eventually, Nock hatched some secret plan that I couldn't be a part of. One that apparently got them both killed. But for a while there, I really was happy. Enough of that. You know, I never thought much about being a Twi'lek when I was younger. Even on Ryloth, there were lots of other types of people. As far as I could tell, people like me were just the ones who made the best slaves. Wasn't much to be proud of, you know?
Every species has a place in the Empire. Twi'lek exist to be in service to their superiors.
Every time I think there's a person under all that Sith, I get a nice sharp reminder. Sheesh.
Sometimes the old training dies hard. I did not mean it.
I guess we all have to live with what we are. When I left Nock Drayen's gang, I joined up with a group of Twi'lek artifact hunters. They were all young too, full of fire and Twi'lek pride, out trying to recover our heritage.
I could see the appeal of young, excitable Twi'leks.
You should have met them. There was a girl they called Taunt. She was beautiful. Everyone loved her. I made friends in the new gang. But it wasn't until we did our first job together that we were family. There was this rich Dur scumball, Bliss. Obsessed with Twi'lek women, artifacts, clothes, anything. We took him for everything he was worth.
This Bliss sounds like a moron. He let a group of angry kids rob him.
He was a lot of things. Most of them terrible. Anyway, we were flying high. Did a couple more jobs together. Then came Korriban. And I guess you know how that ended up. You're never gonna guess what I've been doing. No, don't try. I'll tell you. In between jumps, I've been checking holo frequencies, and I found the old gang. They're on Nar Shaddaa. They weren't leaving messages for me in the old spots. I thought they got themselves caught, or dead, or something.
Are you thinking of going back to your old life?
What? Are you worried I'll leave you? Old gang's been on the run since I've been gone. Apparently our mysterious informant for the Korriban job was that scumsucker Bliss. Bliss sure got revenge for the job we pulled on him. Fake mission, fake cover story. I'm thrown in the slave pens, and he hits the gang hard.
You're still alive, so the cycle of revenge can still complete.
For once, I have to agree with your angry Sith thing. Once they escaped the mercenaries, Taunt and what's left of the old gang spent their last credits tracking Bliss's movements. That Duros snake has managed to get his hands on the Star of Kalaun. It's a priceless piece of Twi'lek history. I want to get it back.
We'll find this Duros and make him pay for every slight against you and yours.
You're fantastic! Bliss is at the spaceport on Nar Shaddaa, trying to line up a buyer. I'll send a message that we're coming. Make us out to be interested buyers. Oh, and I'll tell the gang to get ready to receive the artifact. Bliss has some famous Kalish bodyguard they call the Virus working for him these days. But that's not gonna worry you, is it?
Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Raka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak.
What did you call me?
No, not possible.
Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
Perhaps you mistake me for someone else. I am a master of the Force.
Umnok kepam.
I hear.
Nibegap kamka. Gakyam. Glak nimo amya galak.
Come on, show me how you kill Sith. Gladly.
Apa yan nilama? Arogam nila. Mem kiri kam komi manek. Mem yuka hal krama. Niknoga nelalu mem nulak.
Bliss, you have exploited my people, stolen our artifacts, and committed numerous crimes against Twi'leks the galaxy over. Return the Star of Kalaun. Promise to reform, and we may show mercy.
Inik maraka, nayanaram, kam kalu kamanik.
I'll grab the Star of Kalaun. We can meet the old gang here on Nar Shaddaa. They'll make sure the star ends up in a museum. In Twi'lek hands.
Well, look who the act dog dragged in.
Taunt! Guys!
And this must be the handsome Sith you've been seeing the galaxy with. Impressive.
Had I known how beautiful you were, I would have brought Vette for a reunion sooner.
Oh, he's a smooth one. First things first, though, yes?
The Star of Kalaun is in the case, authentic and undamaged.
Chiktahopa! Got that right. Most important single blow for Twi'lek pride. All you, Vette.
You've done something great for your people here.
Chaamo into Otmangisa. Mitisa taparena?
Here. It's every credit we could scrape together. And don't worry, we should be able to sweet-talk the museum into getting us some of that back.
Oh no, I know you guys. You won't even be eating. You have to buy equipment, bribe fees. We don't need your credits, do we?
They are your people. It's your choice.
Then I say keep the credits. Have a big dinner for me. Get some new gear.
Kunto koroja.
No. I found a place. I'm gonna stay put for a while. But I'll keep in touch.
You don't have to leave right away, do you? What do you say we let Vette and the boys catch up for a while?
Of course. Maybe we should give them some time alone.
Oh my. Sith really can read minds. Be good, kids. We'll be back.
Have fun.
Stukasun kanji tabutaya.
I missed you guys. I'll say hello whenever I can.
Be well, love. We'll miss you.
Watch your back out there, kid.